Happy April Fool's Day, everyone!
Anyone know any actual jokes? Or are we just going to descend into horrific war topics like we always do?
Probably the latter.
Also, today is the anniversary of the invasion of Okinawa.
I hate you.
I thought you said the invasion of Okinawa was on Easter Sunday.
It was, but in 1945, Easter Sunday just so happened to also be April 1st.
Can we shift topics?
We're invading your island. April Fools.
Seriously hate you so much.
Perhaps we should discuss more amusing elements from the war.
There are amusing elements of World War II.
Not a lot, as you know. But our special operations executive sent itching powder to a whole bunch of different resistance groups in occupied Europe.
Itching powder? Why?
So they could put it in a German officer's clothes and make them think they were infected with lice.
Haha. Okay, that is a little funny.
They also sent a type of laxative called croton oil to Norway. The Norwegians snuck it into provisions meant for German submarines to unpleasant effect.
Oh my.
I am so glad I was not in the Navy.
Our Office of Strategic Services proposed airdropping a bunch of dirty pictures over Berlin.
Why?
They thought Hitler was a major prude and would suffer a nervous breakdown if he saw those pictures.
Haha, okay, that's pretty ridiculous.
Too ridiculous, apparently. The Army vetoed it since risking the lives of our pilots to drop a bunch of naughtiness on Hitler seemed a little absurd when they could be dropping, bombs.
I must concede the bombs make more sense.
Not every prank was on the enemy. A fun one our soldiers used to do was called the saluting trap. Conscripts had to salute every time an officer passed, and the officer had to salute back. So sometimes the soldiers would gather in large groups and space themselves in such a way that forced the officer to salute all of them separately and repeatedly.
Starting to wish our military knew how to have fun.
But what is fun compared to dying for the Emperor?
See, this is what I mean.
Our underwater demolition teams sometimes messed with the Marines. The UDTs were actually first on shore, but the Marines always bragged about that exploit. So sometimes the UDTs would leave signs greeting the Marines on the beaches and even directing them to cover.
That's very helpful yet sassy of them.
UDTs are awesome, ladies. Trust me.